I feel crazy because I cry a lot. My dogs don't know what to do. And I think some people don't get it. They're like, oh, it's just a dog.
Mm. Nah.
It doesn't feel like just a dog.
Did the owner call you?
She was calling because there was a problem with Nala. And she says, we tried everything to get her back. And I said, Nala's dead? And she said, yes. And I was like, you killed my dog? And she said, yes. And I was like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You said
what?
you killed my dog, and she said yes?
Yes.
You'd been going there for 12 years?
Nala had never been to any other groomer. I went to go get her. And then that's when I was told that Brianna left to go get a brush. She just turned her back. Then she
She put her
turned
right
around
back
and
in.
grabbed her. Right. She told animal control that she admitted to being out of the room for more than 5 minutes,
For
which would make
more than
more
5 minutes.
for more than 5 minutes. And then when she said she hung herself, I was like, what? Like, how does that happen? And that place is not very big. Like, where was everyone? And then I found out later there was actually 4 people working. I'm like, no one heard anything? After I shared her story on Facebook, I've had a lot of people reach out to me. And someone reached out to me and said that she used to be a groomer there. And she said that it is their practice that they will leave the dog soaking in the
Mm.
tubs and they will start on another dog and leave them back there. That is common practice for canine design. One of the things that they had said to animal control was that Nala had dandruff and that they were soaking her because she had flakes. And I was like, I have never seen a flake on her.
Mhm.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I called this other vet and I took her there. And they said, yes, we do cremation here. And when I took her there, I asked the vet if he would examine her
Mhm.
because I wanted to know if her neck was broken because I thought that would give me peace if she jumped out of the tub and broke her neck because then I know that she died immediately. And so she was examined by that vet and he said no. He said her neck was not broken. She did hang herself,
Hitting
but it,
herself.
it didn't snap her neck, so she didn't die immediately.
It was a painful.
She suffocated. Then I said, well, how long does it take to suffocate? And he said, it takes a couple minutes to suffocate. So I know that she suffered and she was alone for the last few minutes of her life. They brought Nala out to me. They had a towel around her. It was on about at her waist. So the upper part of her was out. Her eyes were open. Her tongue was blue and was hanging out of her mouth. And I took her and sat down on the window ledge and just cried. And they had customers coming in and they were talking like I was not crying my eyes out with my dead dog in my lap.
What do you say to the owner of that shop right now?
I don't really have anything to say to them.
Do you want them held responsible? Do you want them, what can they do, if anything, to make this up?
I know that they won't. I don't think that Brianna should work with animals. I think that groomers should have cameras.
Mm.
They don't have cameras back there. I think that groomers should have cameras back there and that you as a person who's paying for their services should be able to watch from your phone or your computer or whatever what's going on back there to give you peace of mind that they're not abusing your animal, they're not leaving them unattended. I don't see what the harm is if you're a professional and you're doing everything that you should do, then why can't I watch you do it?
And what about the harness? You had talked about that. Why use a leash? Because the leash was too small on Nala.
Right,
Why
right.
not use a harness? That's what you had suggested. when you
Right.
talk?
I mean, just to give a bath. I mean, I understand that if you're trying to groom a dog, a harness would not work because you need to shave them. But
Mhm.
if you're going to put them in the bath, why can't you use a harness? There's nothing that they can do
To bring her back.
to bring her back.
What do you want people to know?
There has to be changes made that this doesn't happen to other people. Because I can't believe that Nala's the only one that this has happened to.
Where do you go from here?
I don't know.
Grief for life?
Maybe.
Like losing a family member?
I feel like people they try to compare it to having their dog put to sleep.
Mm.
And it's not the same thing. Like, I didn't tell her goodbye.
Mhm.
I was on my way to work, so I just hurried, took him to the groomers and was like, see you later. Not knowing that that was going to be the last time